here are the calorie counter apps that you can find in the Play Store. And as you can see, MyFitnessPal, a calorie counter app, is making $12 million per month, whereas Agio or Lose It are making $2 million per month. And on the lower end, Arise is making $60,000 per month. Basically, all of these are the calorie counter apps. And today we are going to build the common core functionality among these apps using AI without writing a single line of code. This right here is a calorie tracker web app that we are going to build today. And user will be given two options, either to upload image or take a photo from smartphone. So once user uploads the type of the dish that he wants to know the details, so we will be showing the details within few milliseconds, like the calories, the carbs, protein, fat, what is the serving unit, and what is the serving weight, and how it works. So user should upload, and in the background we will analyze using AI, and then we will display this information. So this is a sample response, but we can add more details to this. So this is a core functionality that is common across all the calorie tracking apps with which they are making millions of dollars per month. So if you got some basic coding skills, it's very easy to deploy this service to production and start monetizing and start making money. All right, this is a 4-step process. So the first step is about setup. As part of this, I'm going to use Cursor IDE. So in order to download, go to cursor.com and click on download. I already made a 101 tutorial on how to use the AI features of Cursor AI IDE here. Please do watch this video first before continuing this part. If you don't have time to watch that video entirely, that's totally fine. I'm going to give you gist of how to use this. And the second step here is to get the Google Cloud Vision API key. So in order to get this, go to console.cloud.google.com and then you need to create a project. So I already created the calorie tracker using the new project here. And after creating the project, you need to go to APIs and then to credentials using create credentials. And the other step here is to get API key from the nutritional database. In order to get this, you need to go to developer.nutritionx.com and then create an account. So as part of this, it has free tier, which is what I'm currently using. And as soon as you create an account, they will give you the application ID and the API key, which we'll be using this as part of this tutorial. Okay. So the reason why we need the API keys from the Google Cloud Vision and the nutritional database is because we will tell AI as soon as user uploads an image, then send the image to the Google Cloud Vision to analyze the picture and then tell what are the different food or the ingredients that we have. And then we collect this data, send that data to the nutritional database. The nutritional database will give us a detailed information of how many grams, what is the protein, what is the fat content, what is the serving, etc. As part of the second step, I'm going to give like the AI commands that I used. Third step is about how to debug in case of errors. The fourth step is to make the feature ready. Let's go. So as part of first step, I downloaded Cursor IDE. Here, the first thing that we need to do in the Cursor IDE is open Cursor settings and then enable the Cloud 3.5 Sonnet model, which is what we will be using in order to feed to AI. So close this and create a new folder and open that particular folder. So I created a brand new folder called calorie count app, which is what I'm going to use. Select this folder and on click of Control I, it opens something called Composer. So in this particular terminal or the Composer terminal, you can tell AI what you wanted to do. Control I will open this Composer, and then there is a setting called Open Control Panel, which will open the entire window. Here you can give instructions of what you need to tell to AI. So here are the set of instructions that I provided to the AI. So one thing that you need to remember is when you're telling to AI, you need to be very mindful as if you are speaking to a toddler. So your instructions to AI should be very precise to see the accurate results. Now here I have two different sections, one UI and the second one is the technical details. So I told create a calorie tracker single page web app in React using JS with the following requirements. In UI part, a web page should have two sections in vertical order with some space between them. In the first section, users should be given the option to upload an image of the food and take a photo button. Display the image as soon as the user uploads. In the second section, web page should display the dish name, calories, carbs, protein, fat, serving unit, etc. UI should look modern, using Tailwind CSS with rich colors and a background color. In the technical details section, create package.json for all the dependencies, create readme file, create .environment file to access API keys, use Google Cloud Vision using web detection and nutritional database to analyze food images and retrieve the dish name and the nutritional information, including calories, carbs, protein, etc. I also provided the Google API key and the nutritional database application ID as well as the API key. So here are the detailed instructions that I provided to the AI and see how the AI responds. So once you finish giving all the commands, all that you need to do is click on submit, and then it will take all the instructions and create the files that you requested for. As you see, it created package.json, tailwind.config.js, environmental files, etc. So once it is done, it shows accept. So this will accept, file by file basis, or if you wanted to accept everything at once, there is a button called accept all, and this is what I'm going to click. So once you click on accept and close this particular bar, you can see in the app, it created src folder along with the components and services. And you can see the package.json, the readme file, and the readme file will have instructions like how to set up and also how to start your web app. In order to start the web app, it tells that install dependencies and then run the development server. So I'm going to run the npm install to download all the dependencies that are required. Once all the dependencies are installed, then you need to run npm start. So while running the npm start, that is while running the development server, we are seeing an error, could not find a required file named index.html and searched in this location. So all that we need to do is to copy this error and tell the composer what is this error about. So then it looks for the error and it actually corrects the file wherever that is required. It is that simple. You can read the response that is generated by AI to understand what is this error about and also how it fixed it, so that you will not only know how to fix this, but you will know the root cause why it happened in the first place. So once you're satisfied, click on accept all. Then I'm trying to run the npm start again. So there is another error. So I'm just copying and pasting the same way as before. Accept all. And then running npm start again. So looks like it's starting this time. So as you can see, it created a calorie tracker web app with upload image and take a photo option. Let's see by uploading a food image. Boom. So it responded with, French toast, what are the calories, what are the carbs, protein, fat, etc. So in case if you run into any sort of errors while dealing with the APIs, all that you need to do is right click, go for inspect and click on the network tab. Once you upload, you can see the bunch of APIs that are being hit here. So if you can see here, this particular API, it calls the vision google apis.com, which is what we asked AI to do it. And there is a proper response. So that means our API keys worked fine. If there is any error with authentication, it will tell. All that you need to do is copy the error and paste it in the composer and it will correct itself. So this belongs to the Nutrition X, and we can see this is a French toast. Awesome. So this looks amazing to me. Now all that we require is to polish this web app to make it live ready. So let's do this. So in order to make it live ready, I'm giving instructions to AI. As soon as we get results, move the focus to the nutrition info section in the web. Nutrition info should be center line. Add features to the web page background and the titles of each section. Add another section with the title how it works with 3 subsections horizontally. Upload, analyze, and get information with some notes to each section. Add a header with calorie tracker names to the left and home. About us to the right. Add a copy footer to the bottom of the web page. So AI took all our instructions and it is updating all the files as we see. And the best part here is once it generated, you can actually click on that particular file and see the diff, like what it actually added. So if you're really interested to learn something, this is the best way path forward. So once you're satisfied with everything, click on again accept all, and let's try by refreshing the page. So as you can see, it created header, footer, and 2 sections with proper rich colors. So let me test functionality once again. Come here, gave me omelette, calories, and etc. Perfect. And it also added how it works: upload, analyze, get information, which is what I asked it to do. And click on take photo. Currently, it is coming as like screen blank because my video is being recorded using a different software, but looks like it is working fine perfectly. And boom, it works. So if you need more variations of this, like for example, if you don't like the color palette or something like that, or if you wanted to add more functionality, all that you need to do is to tell AI precisely what exactly you want. And in case of any errors, as I showed before, all that you need to do is copy, whether it is a compilation error or a networking error, does not matter. Copy and paste that to Composer AI, and AI will autocorrect itself. So this is the best way to learn as well as while building the project as well. So the main motivation behind creating this particular tutorial is for the people who have zeal to start a side hustle but have limited coding knowledge, or for the folks who wants to create something from scratch by using some kind of guidance. As you can see, we can pretty much create mobile app, web app, or even the chat messengers or any sort of scalable services. So if you have any idea, please share me in the comments. We can bring that idea into reality. And also stay tuned for my next tutorials. Until then, happy coding.